Japanese is the national and primary language of Japan. Japanese has a lexical distinct speech accent system. Japanese is written with a combination of three scripts: kanji, hiragana, and katakana. The second aspect is the religion. In Japan exist two religions, Shinto and Buddhism, are the primary religion of Japan. Shinto followers believe that kami, Shinto deities or spirits, are present throughout nature, including rocks, trees, and mountains. Humans can also be considered to possess a kami. And another aspect is the visual arts. Japanese calligraphy rendered using flowing brush drawn strokes is considered to be a traditional art form. Another aspect is that traditional dress of Japan is the kimono.
But did you know that the word Japan in Japan is only used for tourism reasons? Japan is an exonym, which means its name in English is not the same as its native tongue. Now, how do Japanese people call Japan? They call it Nippon Koku or Nihon Koku, and it's written in kanji characters like this: Ni, which means sun, Hon, which means root or origin. Saying together, sun's origin. Japan is relative to China. That is in the east, and what else happens in the east? The sun rises, making Japan the land of the rising sun.
Egypt has a rich history and culture dating back thousands of years. In this country, the religion plays a big role in the life of Egyptians. It is intermingled with daily activities of Muslims and Christians living in Egypt. This culture is the family. When it comes to family affairs, family is very important for the Egyptian. So they pay special attention to the family values and relationships. And another aspect is the traditional dress. Most men wear a galabia or disdasha, traditional white cotton tunic with long sleeves and a slit on the sides. Women usually wear hijabs or different designs and colors to match their outfits.
An interesting fact about Egypt is that medicine had its origin there. Of course, not as the medicine we know these days, but it really settled the roots of it. The Egyptians wrote the first physician document registered in history, the Papiro Ebers. They are also known for opening the corpses and excising the organs to keep them in jars, because they used to think that in the future, with the technology, it will be possible to come back to life. That's why the mummies. They had a jar shape for each kind of organ: a hog for the intestines, an Anubis for the stomach, a monkey for the lungs, and a human for the liver. They were the first ones to practice a surgery, and the Per Ankh, the houses of life, was where the physicians were formed. The first Egyptian physician was named Pesechet, who taught as well in the Per Ankh. And last but not least, the Great Library of Alexandria, the largest library in the ancient world, was built in Egypt too.
In Mexico, I am the first to talk about the religion. The most important religion in Mexico are the Christian and Roman Catholics. Mexico has the world's second largest numbers of Catholics after Brazil. Another aspect is the arts. Mexico is known for its folk art traditions, mostly derived from the indigenous and Spanish crafts. Mexican national clothing is very bright and beautiful. Actually, there are many different designs of traditional costume. Some of them are used for celebration and holidays, some for ceremonies or festivals. Mexican literature has an antecedents in the literature of the indigenous settlements of Mesoamerica. The most well-known Hispanic poet is Nezahualcóyotl. Outstanding colonial writers and poets include Juan Ruiz de Alarcón and Sor Juana Inés de la Cruz. Mexico is the most populous Spanish-speaking country in the world. Some of the most widely spoken languages in Mexico are Maya, Nahuatl, and Mixtec.
Mexico has the smallest volcano in the world in Puebla City, which is 43 feet tall and 75 feet across. It was created during a volcanic eruption almost 1,000 years ago, but now it is considered inactive. In fact, it is so small that it sits nearly in a suburban neighborhood right in the middle of the houses and roads. The Aztecs of Mexico are created for the invention of chocolate. 3,100 years ago, the Aztecs were trying to make beer, but they ended up making chocolate by accident. Mexico City is the largest metropolitan area in North America and the sixth largest in the world. It also has the most taxicabs in it, and it happens to be the most congested city as well. When it comes to traffic, its congestion level is at 59%. Unfortunately, Mexico City is also slowly sinking into the ground at a rate of 10 centimeters a year. This is because it is actually built on a lake. That's right, a large part of the city was constructed on the dried out bed of a big lake, which isn't the best foundation for a city. It was built on the ruins of the Aztec city, Tenochtitlan, which was destroyed by the Hispanics in 1521. They renamed it Mexico City.